I found 10 of the cheapest jets in the world, and we start with this one at only 25,000 bucks. Yep, that's a fighter jet for 25,000 bucks. It's an Aero Voodoo Chudy. I totally butchered how you say that. L-29 Delphin. Yeah, some assembly is required, but it's 25,000 bucks. I bet even less than that. Let's look at this thing. Oh, yes. Two-seater. You just need to pop the wings back on it, and the canopy, and the seats, and it's got the wheels on there, and some instruments. I mean, I'm should be just a weekend project, and you'll be in the air in your very own jet trainer, technically, for 25,000 bucks. This has always blown my mind a little bit. 53% of you that watch this show regularly haven't yet subscribed to the show, so could I ask you for a favor before we start? If you like the show and what we do here, and you want to support us, the free, simple way that you can do that is just by hitting the subscribe button. My commitment to you is if you do that, then I'll do everything in my power to make sure that this show is better for you every single week. We'll listen to your feedback, and we'll find the deals and the projects that you want me to check out, and we'll continue to do what we do. So thank you very much. Yeah, that's not a misquote. That's actually $65,000 for an actual fighter jet. A Saab J35 out in California. It also is in the middle of a restoration project, so some assembly is required. They got it taken apart, but they say, must go now. Supersonic fighter with all the support equipment and 1,600 square feet of spare parts. Holy moly. The very last Saab Draken flying in the US, and it has a low time engine. It must go with all the support equipment and everything, based out near Fresno, California. Pretty sure they use this for the trainer, like testing the American fighter pilots, and they would fly against the bad guys and stuff like that. But still, 65,000 bucks for a supersonic fighter jet? Yes, please. Also dirt cheap for a fighter jet trainer is this 1960 through, again, I'm going to butcher this, Fouga, I think it's a French, CM-170 Magister, 69,950 bucks. It is in El Salvador, where they flew it to El Salvador for all of its inspections after they imported it, according to the paragraph down here. And yeah, they're ready to sell this thing. Both engines on condition. It's in good flying ferryable condition, apparently. And they did over 40 air shows in Central America and the US in the last 25 years. A flying jet for less than you can buy a new pickup truck for. I love America and apparently El Salvador. Yep, that's happening. But wait, there's more. How about a 1963 MiG-17 supersonic fighter jet with afterburner? America! This one's right here in good old Florida, land of the free, where we can have fighter jets and alligators. That's what I'm talking about. And crocodiles. Did you know that Florida is the only place in the world naturally where alligators and crocodiles are in the same environment? What kind of prehistoric pterodactyl world are we living in? But yep, we got a MiG-17. Heck yes. And this one, I think it's flying. 119,000 bucks. 5 turbojet. Yeah, okay. 60 hours since overhaul. Afterburner runs. Logbooks, good glass, has flown. Needs the FAA certification for the exhibition thing. Currently, okay, here we go. Wings are removed because they needed to travel it. So, okay. So maybe you just have to pop the wings back on and she'll be good to go for that. How about a private jet for $159,900? And yes, that's the actual price for this 1982 Mitsubishi MU300 Diamond 1A. That's a mouthful right there. It's a flippin' private jet for 160 grand. That is awesome. Annual. Okay, so it's just out of annual. Okay. Heck yeah. All it needs is an inspection. It was flying, at least according to its logbooks, up to October. So just 6 months ago, this thing was flying. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. That is fantastic. Who doesn't love a jet engine? Interior. Nice. Nice. Little drink caddy. There's a bunch of buttons and dials. Fantastic. Yep, there's the yoke. Okay, so you see the seatbelt right here? That's an old school way of parking things outside and holding the flight controls so the wind doesn't smack it around. Private jet, 160 grand. But wait, I found this one too. Gulfstream III for 175 grand. That is amazing. Look at this. Serial number 300. So that's an old one. Specs. Okay, aft galley. It's got some time on the engines. Good. IFR 13,000. Has a bunch of electronics in it. Where are the engines at? As is, where is? Come and get it in Malaysia. Malaysia. All right, let's see. What's the remarks on this thing? The aircraft can be ferried anywhere right there. Okay, all logbooks are misplaced and being searched for. Aha! That does kind of change things a little bit. Because without logbooks, you can't actually prove any of the stuff without the records. Therefore, you would have to pretend like this airplane has never had any inspections or repairs, and you'd have to go through every single tiny item since 1980 when it came out and redo all of them in order to bring it up to safe flying condition according to the FAA. Aha! That's probably why this thing's 175 grand. Well, this next one, my favorite airplane that I found on any of these searches. Rocket Money just saved me $400. Because yeah, I signed up for this monthly reoccurring thing that was about $35 a month. Totally forgot about it. And it just stayed in the background clicking away every single month. $35, $35, $35. When I signed up for it, they went through my bank accounts and stuff like that, and they were like, hey, Jimmy, you signed up for this thing. Did you know about it? Do you remember this? And I went, holy cow, I thought I canceled that after the free trial, but apparently not. And that was about 2 years ago. Whoops. So thank you to Rocket Money for alerting me to that and letting me know. I went in there, even used a little thing online, canceled it. Over $400 right there was saved. Thank you to Rocket Money. Rocket Money is free to download, and you get a free premium trial when you use my link. Go to rocketmoney.com/Jimmy, scan the QR code, or click on the link in the description below. It's a Learjet, a Lear 24. Ironically, I actually owned one of these. I bought Buzz Aldrin's Learjet. I only paid $42,000 for it from an auction. It did not fly, and it was not Buzz Aldrin's jet, turns out. Funny story. It did run, though, and it ran really, really well. This one, is this the one that is flying? There's only one of these flying in the U.S., and I don't remember if that's this one or not. Recent inspections. Fresh 24-month pitot stack. Okay, the Hush kits. That's one of the killers of these. That's what mine did not have. Let's see. Custom paint. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. Complete log since new. Always hangar. Times changed. Can delivered. Aircraft can do over 500 miles an hour. Yes. And climb at over 10,000 feet a minute. This was basically a fighter jet with passenger seats and a little bucket to pee in. It was amazing. This airplane actually flies. Oh my goodness. This is airplane pornography. If you're a student pilot, turn away. Turn your eyes. This is not for you. This, that is just sexy. God, look at that. Yep. Oh yes, Crown Royal, some Myers rum and vodka. Just mix all three of those together and you got Jet A. Oh, that is fantastic. Look at that. Like, it doesn't have very many seats, but those seats are the funnest seats you'll ever have in your life. That's in really good condition. Dude, this is the deal of a lifetime right here. Hey, it's got a Skyphone in it. That's fun. There's your hush kits. That's the mufflers right there. Hang on. I need a minute. I'll be back. At a price of $350,000 though. I mean, that's really cheap for a private jet, but it's still really expensive. Woo. Ah, that's my favorite. That is my favorite. Now, I actually found this one, and the price made no sense whatsoever. A Boeing 747 private jet owned by a Middle Eastern family, $15,000. Those numbers don't make sense to me. I think they're missing a few zeros or something, because I don't understand that. That thing is flipping awesome. But it says $15,000. Private jet. Okay. 15 million, actually. That makes more sense. Still, it's a private 747, dude. Okay, that makes more sense. Anyways, let's see. We got 2 more jets to check out. You're not going to want to miss the last one because I didn't think they were real, but they are. All right, we need an F4 Phantom. If you got $950,000 laying around, you could own an F4 Phantom. It might be the only privately owned F4 Phantom in the world, maybe. Motivated seller, make offer. It's been under restoration for a couple of years now. All work is documented. Okay. Estimated. Okay. You need an extra $1 million to finish it. I mean, I guess $2 million for a fully functional restored F4 Phantom that can do like Mach 2 is flipping insane, by the way. Yeah, it's the only flight-capable Phantom that's owned and operated by a private individual. Could you... What? That's ridiculous. Oh, man, how cool is that? I mean, yeah, it is restored. I don't know what else needs to be done to it to restore it, but man, that thing looks brand new. There you go. This last one right here, my mind is blown, and I want to sell everything I own to get it. Yeah, not this private jet right here at $15 million, which may be a good deal for that. I don't know, but it's these right here. All of these Chinook helicopters. Like, you can buy a flippin' operating Chinook helicopter. Yeah, granted, it's $7 million, but I don't know how much one of these things was new. Probably $70 million bucks. Or a little 206, $250,000. Okay. I mean, look at this. There's a bunch of them. You could have your own army. That is, yeah, that's fantastic. Oh, man. Let me know which one was your favorite jet for pretty cheap. And if you have any other deals, I would love to know about them. You can email me at therealjimmysworld@gmail.com. I get all of those emails. So if you've got a deal on a fighter jet or a piston airplane or just something really cool aviation related, email that over to me. And maybe we just might have to come and check it out. Well, I'm Jimmy, and I've got to go get focused on airplane deals. See you next time.